A mess tonight in the Sierra.
Powerful storm on the west coast. Blizzard warning.
The winds at 50 miles per hour.
This is a pickup truck, by the way, at about a foot an hour.
Homes buried up to their chimneys. In these images from Truckee, you can see the intensity of the blizzard as it moves in.
February 25th, 2023. I never would have thought this day would turn out to be one of the most insane experiences I've ever had in the Sierra Nevadas. But before we get into this story, let me give you a little bit of background of how this place has changed my life in a few different ways. Mount Whitney was my first summit and made me fall in love with backpacking. My second time attempting to summit it, I almost got killed by a 1 in 1,000 year storm that hit us out of nowhere. I was at 12,000 feet with all of my gear wet, rock slides happening, and the whole entire trail turned into a waterfall. I've been able to witness and capture a phenomenon called the Sierra Wave, which later changed my life as a photographer and became one of the best images I've ever shot in my life. But out of all of my experiences I've had, this one was different. Coming into Alabama Hills seemed like it was going to be like every other time we've been there. Hang out all day, shoot, find a spot to camp, shoot some more, and get to bed early to make sure we're up before the sunrise. But those plans changed. So we just woke up and it's a straight blizzard outside.
It is hard.
Freaking cold. Look at this. You can't even see the Sierras. We gotta get out of here.
This is freaking sick. Oh my god.
This is not normal. I've seen this. This is crazy. Look at snot just dripping out my nose. It's freaking cold out here.
It is freezing.
At this point, we were stoked to have the snow we came here for. We found a new spot to set up camp, but when the snow didn't stop, I think we all realized we weren't leaving anytime soon. It is straight white out conditions out here. This is crazy. We're stuck. We're for sure, we're not getting out of here. So we're stuck in snow. Search and rescue can't get us, and I can't really go on the web, search up any like places that could actually help us. I asked my friends if they could hit up somebody out of town to come save us, and they said this: nobody can get you. I just spoke to Highway Patrol and they're aware of your location and will get you as soon as they can. Boys, what do you guys think?
We're effed. We out here.
Okay, let me clear a couple things up before we get any further into this video. We did know that it was going to snow in Alabama Hills, but we didn't know it was going to snow that bad. And every time I travel, safety is my number one priority. I have a family and first responders have families as well. So I would never want to do anything to put people's lives into risk. And yes, that was a risky situation. I had enough food and water to be off the grid for about a week. And I'm not going to lie, we did panic a little bit when it started getting a little crazy with the snow. But once we accepted it and we knew that we were going to stay there for a couple days, we did what any photographers would do in a situation like this. We made it look dope. Fuck, we're definitely not getting charged. We woke up to another dark, cold morning. We decided to make the most of it and send a hike through the snow. Words can't describe the way this place felt. It was a surreal experience. As the day went on and the sky cleared, we knew time was ticking. We needed to find a way to get out. In less than 48 hours, a second storm would be here. And just as blue hour came, everything turned in our favor.
They are coming.
We were getting saved. In that moment, seeing the truck plowing through the snow looked like an angel coming to rescue us. Luckily, Lone Pine had closed roads going in and out of the city, so there were snowboarders who got stuck while on the way to Mammoth. And by some miracle, they had all the right tools to haul us out of there.
I think that should be enough. Not too hard, just like a little.
This was the most stressful part of the trip. Seeing my van at the brink of destruction, it felt like she was about to fall apart. So the story doesn't end right there. After we got saved and we went back to Lone Pine, we realized that the whole city was pretty much closed. So the boys and I talked about it, and we all decided that we should go park the van in a safe spot and go hike at 2 a.m. to go see Movie Road in one of the most rarest forms. I think one of the best things we can do is document our life situations and share them with the world. Whether it's a good experience or a bad one. You see, we all have the ability to tell stories. It doesn't matter if the camera is an iPhone, an old Android, a film camera. The camera's just a tool waiting to be used. I also realized in making this, it's not really the photos or the video that means the most to me. It's the people you see in the photos and videos. The ones who are there with you. The ones that make the trip worthwhile. I couldn't have got stuck with better friends than Mike and Santiago in that situation. And now from this video, I have some of the best memories with these guys that we'll forever have. February 25th, 2023. I never would have thought this day would have turned out to be one of the most insane experiences I've ever had in the Sierra Nevadas.
You can see the intensity of the blizzard as it moves in.